The show you are watching is real. These people are not actors. For the next half hour, you will follow a potential Army recruit with a backstage pass, learning about Army life, careers, and themselves. At the end, they'll make a life-changing decision. Join the Army or remain a civilian. This recruit's journey starts now.
March!
Leadership. It means causing others to do great things, whether it's taking a hill or freeing a nation. It's what being an officer in the U.S. Army is all about. One of the most rewarding ways to become a leader is through the Reserve Officer Training Corps, ROTC. ROTC cadets can get full college tuition while getting an education in the most valuable skill of all, how to lead others. From ROTC through a career as an officer, it's a demanding journey that pays huge rewards. And that's what one potential ROTC cadet is about to find out.
My name is Rose Fox. I'm 18 years old, and I'm just about to enter college. Some of the things I do are 4-H, gymnastics, crew, and helping my mom out on the farm. My daily routine is going running with a friend at like 5:30. Then I go to the gym. Then I go to yoga, and then I go to the gym again. I've been accused of being an overachiever. My GPA is 4.25, so yes, I definitely overachieved in school. Toasted, down to water, and roll. My job being captain of my crew team is to bring everybody together, inspire them to work hard and give 100%. In 2, 1, wait up. Welcome to my family farm in North Highlands. Here is where we start all our plants. We don't have to go to the grocery store very often. These are our meat chickens. This is where we milk our cow. These are the geese. We just named them Christmas and Thanksgiving. This is my last summer to enjoy my family and friends on the farm, and I'm just learning as much as I can from my mom.
Okay. All right, Hayes, this is my new way of making yogurt. We told all of our kids, college is on you unless you want us to live with you when we're old. And somehow, they're all finding a way to do college on their own.
Okay, that's hot.
It is really hot.
It's hot. The reason I'm looking into joining the Army ROTC program is because it will help pay for my college and really get me set for the future.
There's no guarantee that when you get out of college, you're going to have a job. If you do ROTC, you get out of college, you go straight to work. And you're a second lieutenant.
She'd be a captain by the time she got out, probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
I have leadership under my belt. I have a sense of dedication and work ethic. I think I have a lot to offer to the Army.
Hey, Rose, I'm Staff Sergeant King. How are you?
I'm good.
I hear that you're considering the Army as one of your options for the future.
I am. I'm considering a lot of things, and the Army is a very good option for me.
You're interested in doing the Army ROTC program, right?
Right.
Well, you're actually going to get the chance to see what the ROTC program could do for you.
How fun. I'm so excited.
All right, so go pack your bags and let's go. Welcome to Joint Base Lewis McChord, home of the 42nd Military Police Brigade. The brigade has a proud history, from battling the black market in post-war Germany to protecting our troops in Iraq. This is where Rose will meet the experienced soldiers who will teach her what it takes to be an Army officer.
Platoon, attention!
Staff Sergeant Timothy Whittington is a platoon sergeant in the 66th Military Police Company. He served 3 tours in Afghanistan and Iraq and been awarded the Bronze Star. He'll be Rose's mentor and guide through her Army training.
Rose Fox, post.
I'm very excited. I don't know what they have in store for me, but it's going to be fun, whatever it is.
This is Rose Fox, all right? She's going to be with us over the next couple of days, learning what it takes to be a military police officer in the United States Army. So, Rose, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, guys. I'm really interested in seeing what it takes to be an Army officer and get a little sneak peek into what my life could be like after ROTC.
Attention! Ma'am?
If Rose joins ROTC, she would enter service as a second lieutenant. To give her some insight into what it takes, her battle buddy will be Second Lieutenant ALEXANDRA OBEROI. She serves as platoon leader, traditionally an Army officer's first leadership assignment.
I personally commissioned through ROTC, so hopefully I'll be able to give you a little bit better insight of what to expect from that if you were to go into ROTC.
Thank you.
The summer before their senior year, ROTC cadets come to Fort Lewis for the 29-day Leader Development and Assessment course, or Operation Warrior Forge. Every cadet hoping to pin on the gold bar of an Army lieutenant must pass the course. Here, the leadership skills they've learned in ROTC are challenged and refined.
Today, with the help of my motivated cadre on this side, we will help you find your warrior ethos, your Army values, such as personal courage, as well as your leadership dimensions, such as leads others, leads by example, as well as confidence. First platoon, let's go!
Today, Rose will join them for a taste of ROTC training on Fort Lewis's grueling obstacle course.
The purpose of the course is to, one, instill confidence in the soldier's abilities, and it instills that spirit of being a leader.
Are you ready? Yeah. I consider myself in shape, but I don't know what the Army standards are for physical fitness, so this is kind of going to be my first test as to what they expect from me.
Good job.
The whole team building experience was, you know, just like home when my crew team or my gymnastics team. So doing that and taking part in that with Lieutenant OBEROI was really fun. Oh, heads up.
Let's go, Claudio. Going down now.
There you go.
You got it, Rose.
Good job, Rose. Keep pushing. There you go, almost there.
There you go. Almost there, come on. Keep going. Keep going. Touch it tight, touch it tight.
Drop it. Good job.
There you go. Good job.
Professional fall.
Rose did very well with the obstacle course. She definitely mentally powered through everything.
All right, good job.
After the obstacle course, I got to sit down with 3 ROTC students, and it was really nice to pick their brain, see, you know, how they like the program, so I have a little bit better idea of what's going to happen. So I'm looking into going to ROTC, and the commitment is kind of a scary thing for me because I have other goals and stuff. I mean, did you guys have reservations about that in the beginning?
If you commit yourself to it, it actually isn't that difficult at all. It's not a problem waking up at 4 or whatever, depending on whatever your school does.
It's like being on a varsity team. If you're on a varsity team, you have to make that commitment every time, like go to practice and all that.
I'm a 4-year scholarship, so I signed right out of high school. And I had some reservations, but if you have to know yourself. If you can keep a positive attitude, you'll get through it.
Lindsay had a lot of similarities to me. She said, if you have a positive attitude, ROTC is a very good way for you to go. Thank you guys so much. You've been very helpful. Decision-wise, I still haven't seen enough yet. After this week, hopefully I'll know a little bit more about the Army, but at this point, I'm still on an adventure and still seeing what they have in store for me.
This is Regensburg, a mock village where soldiers sharpen their skills. Here, Rose will face her toughest leadership challenge yet, commanding an MP unit in a realistic training scenario.
Our next training exercise, we're going to take Rose through some civil disturbance operations, teach her some basics of controlling the riot control formations.
One of the operations that we do is civil disturbance operations. You may think of it as riot control. Well, the Army like to quell the situations before they come in all-out riot to de-escalate situations versus increase it to the point where you have to use deadly force.
Verbal commands are very important, not only to your squad and these movements, but to the personnel that you're trying to disperse.
As you can see here, we have a squad ready to go, full riot gear, just for you, okay? This looks like a lot more hands-on contact, but the voice thing is still going to be very particular today.
Today it'll be all about her leadership, and since she wants to be a commissioned officer, then this will be a test.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to actually assemble your squad and get them ready for movement.
Your squad will not do anything until you instruct them to, is that correct?
Correct. As the platoon leader, you're going to be the one that's directing every bit of their movement.
One of the biggest things is using a strong command voice. So it's not yelling, but it's reaching deeper into your diaphragm and really projecting your sound.
And people know that you're in command, because if they see what they think is a weak leader, they're going to think that that squad's weak too.
If she's not loud enough, if she's not in command, then she will fail at this.
And I want you to say, squad, attention.
Squad, attention!
Say left face.
Left face.
would say 3 steps forward.
3 steps forward, move. Forward march. Wheel left, move.
Hold the line, get up on line. This is why you have to take control and see what they're doing.
Okay, so how would I get them back on line?
Line formation, move.
Okay,
You're in control, they're not listening to me.
all right. Line formation, move.
If they're not moving the way that you need to, then you need to start yelling. Make them do what they're supposed to be doing.
Rose is having some trouble right now with civil disturbance. You can tell she's never had to use a stern voice before, and it's not really in her natural personality to be forceful.
You know, this is just kind of a situation for me, and using my aggression and my man voice it's different.
You have to step beyond that more pleasant acquaintance relationship, and you have to be forceful. And it's not exactly comfortable for her.
I'm gonna give you a little miniature mission here, okay? I want you to keep people away from those Humvees in the ASV in the most non-lethal manner we can. So I want you to go get your squad ready over there.
Squad over by the Humvees.
No, louder, make them move faster.
Over by the Humvees now.
To take Rose's training to the next level, Sergeant Whittington sends Army role players playing local civilians to approach the Humvees.
Hey, sir, give me food for my family.
Forward, march.
Try to provide for my family.
Right echelon, march.
We get through some of your stuff, man. We get some of that.
Keep up the line to the right. Keep it up, fill in the holes. March forward.
Stop.
Squad halt.
What did you just do?
I marched them into.
You marched them into the crowd for what reason? Out there, you did not give any commands for them to back off and turn away or anything. You just started marching your squad towards them. You already escalated your level of force. Those guys didn't turn aggressive until you marched your squad into them. That's definitely the wrong answer. Project your voice so that they know that you mean business. If they're not willing to communicate, advance your squad a little bit. Okay, but you better hold that line. If you don't hold that line, you're gonna die. Okay? Because those people are gonna get back there, and if they're already angry, they're gonna find something, they're gonna beat you with it.
You know, I'm trying as hard as I can, and it kind of pisses me off when somebody tells me that that I'm doing something completely wrong. That's just a really hard situation for me.
You have to, as a leader, slow down and evaluate what's going on. You can't just immediately react.
With ROTC, they're gonna push people to find their own weaknesses. And if somebody's willing to accept their weaknesses and work past them, then it's gonna provide for a better leader in the future.
It's time to turn up the pressure in Rose's training. In this realistic exercise, she'll call on everything she's learned about being an MP and being a leader.
There's a humanitarian aid station that is out of supplies. The town people are upset about the fact that they want more supplies. Success for this mission will come if you're able to quell any threats. You're their leader, right? The LT doesn't exist right now.
Okay.
Okay? You're the LT.
Whatever they have coming for me, I'm sure it's gonna be just, probably more mentally challenging. I'm gonna really have to take their advice and use it as constructive criticism.
Begin the exercise.
Same old song and dance every day. They walk in here, they hoard their goods, and tell us how they're going to help us, but never do.
Hey, let's do something about this. Let's do something right now. I'm tired of it. Yeah, let's go.
Squad of scrimmage, pull.
Let's do this. Let's go, man.
Go, men.
I'm supposed to be the man to support my family, right?
Sir, is there anything I can help you with?
How about you put down your shield and your stick and talk to me?
Sir, we're just here to protect the building. You stand back.
You talk.
Or when
You talk, you
we'll
got them
have my
shields.
men come at you.
What do you have in the back of that truck?
I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing. We will hold our peace. You hold yours.
Give me some
3
more.
steps forward. March.
You're gonna sit there. Come on. Come in there and take that.
Sir, you need to listen to me.
How about you drop it?
Sir.
Drop your shield, man.
Sir.
Drop your shield. Is that all you're gonna give me?
Hey,
Is that all you're gonna give me?
You there. You hold your line there. Hold the line. Keep your line.
I had people throwing stuff at me, and I had a break in my line. It just kind of felt like there was going to be no end to it.
We will stop if you tell us what you need. We need water. We need food.
Sir, at this point, I do not know what to tell them except for keep them back.
Pick out the troublemakers in the group and tell them you want to talk to them. And if they are willing to come in and talk, then we can deal with it.
Sir, we can talk to you and we are willing to deal with you if you would like to come in.
You're not gonna hit me or anything?
No, we will not hit you. You come in peace and we will. It felt good once I had the situation under control. It was definitely difficult getting there.
Hey guys, go back to your homes. Stay there. Stay calm. We're gonna go talk to these individuals.
Squad, go head back to the building. Fall out.
Rose went out there and performed exceptionally well, actually. She took the advice to heart and adjusted herself, tried to get a little more command presence out of herself today.
You tried yelling, you tried talking, you tried communicating with your soldiers, you tried holding the line. It's a lot better than a lot of soldiers do when they first get to experience this, okay?
Thank you. It felt really good to, have the sergeant tell me I did a good job. It taught me that the criticism that they give me is for me to learn and to me better myself.
Everybody falls. Yeah, pick yourself up, take a little note.
Yeah.
Don't trip over that next time, okay?
Yeah.
Put it in your pocket and just keep it there.
Okay. This experience has really showed me that I don't have everything figured out. I still can't make a decision on whether I'm going to join the Army yet. I have to reflect on today because, really the tough days are what make you.
Just as the Army provides for the physical needs of soldiers, it also provides for their spiritual needs. At home and abroad, unit chaplains and base chapels provide services for soldiers of all faiths.
In the past, I have looked to God for my decision-making. I really do have faith that there's a plan out there for me and it's gonna work out. There's a lot to take in and a lot to think about. And it was a great time for me just to get my thoughts in order and try to get closer to making a decision.
Head wrestling coach at the University of Minnesota, Jay Robinson is a leader by any standards. He's coached on 4 U.S. Olympic wrestling teams and been named Big Ten Coach of the Year 4 times.
If we push ourselves a little bit more each day and we get to where we're in great shape and we're tired, the other guy's got to be what? Tired.
Where did he learn leadership? The U.S. Army, as an ROTC cadet and an officer. He attended Airborne and Ranger School and served in Vietnam.
You don't know what's in you, guys. See? I didn't know what was in me before I went to Ranger School. But once you learn these skills, they stay with you forever.
Rose, this is Jay Robinson.
Good morning.
Hi, Rose. Glad to meet you.
He's a ROTC alumni. He's a former captain and Army Ranger.
Well, in order to be a collegiate coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is you have to lead. So the training that I got in the Army as a leader, it's helped me realize that you have to lead people. You have to show them what to do, but you also have to be an example.
ROTC is a great deal because it's going to help you pay for your school. The other thing I think is what you're going to learn is what a lot of people learn when they go in the service is life skills. There's a lot of Army principles that you learn. It's not so much about being in the Army, it's about who you become in the process. Because who you become in the process, Rose, stays with you for the rest of your life. You got an opportunity to see a lot of cool things.
Yeah.
But more than see them, you got a chance to experience them.
This week has definitely opened my eyes as far as, showing me what they really do and the discipline it takes. And I thought I had it all figured out. I don't. Mr. Jay Robinson was a wonderful guy. He had a lot of wisdom for me. And then he took me into his camp and he was able to show me some moves on the mat, and I was able to test those out on a couple of the guys over there.
So you ready to try this on some guys?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, take them all the way to the mat. You gonna come in? Good. That's it. It's all wrestling is. Good. So, same thing. All right, look in. Good. Jeez, you are a fast learner. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for your time, teaching me a little bit and give me your wisdom.
Hey, it was awesome. It was, you're a quick learner.
How do you think the past few days went as far as all the training and all that stuff that you did?
I learned more than any other week that I've ever gone through, Opened my eyes to see what the Army was really like and see the discipline that it takes to
be part of something that big.
I think once you got into the training and you understood the realism, you gave it 110%. Leaders fall, okay? Leaders stumble, they pick themselves up, and they move on, they learn from it, okay?
Yeah. Joining the Army right now is still a very big decision.
Sergeant, how are you?
Good, Sergeant, how are you?
Good. Rose, how you feel?
Kristen, good, how are you?
Good. You've had a very exciting week. It's been an adventure, it's been a journey, but now we've come to the end and it's time to make your final decision. So, Rose, do you want to remain a civilian or join the U.S. Army?
I've learned a lot about myself this week. I've learned a lot about what the Army is like. With a lot of thinking and reflection, I really do feel like, yes, I do want to be in the Army, and I'm 100% in.
Well, Rose, welcome to the Army family. I think that you're going to be a great soldier.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Welcome to the team. We're proud to have you.
Through this experience, I've realized that I want to challenge myself every day and be a part of something that's bigger than myself.
She has the desire, she has the drive to be a good leader, and that's what the Army needs. You'll do nothing but great things. Just keep that drive to surpass all the obstacles, okay?
Thank
You're going to be a great leader.
Rose Fox has made a bold decision that will open up new worlds of opportunity and the chance for an ROTC scholarship. She's decided to serve her country as an ROTC cadet and a future Army officer. For her, the adventure is just beginning.
Next time on Starting Strong.
If you can meet the demands of the infantry, you can succeed at anything the civilian world has to throw at you. That's the promise of infantry training, and the challenge one young man is about to tackle head on.
My name is Jeremy Navarrete. I'm from Rancho Cucamonga, California. I'm 22 years old. At home, everything's great. There's not a real big push for me to leave the house. I'm telling myself that I need to grow up, but at the same time, I'm telling myself, you know, I don't want to grow up. I just want to be a kid.
This is Sergeant First Class Valentin VILDOSOla, or Sergeant V. He wears the Combat Infantry Badge, the Drill Sergeant Badge, and he's been deployed to both Iraq and Afghanistan.
Hey, listen up, Charlie Company. This guy here is Jeremy. He's going to be with us for a couple days.
I'm doing this because I want to experience what you guys experience every day of your lives. I'm going to have lots of fun with you guys.
Ready?
Yes, Sergeant.
Jeremy's training starts with an introduction to what makes the Stryker infantry special, the armored fighting machine called the Stryker ICD. Weighing in at 19 tons, the Stryker has a turbo diesel that moves it down the road at over 60 miles per hour. It's got DRS optical and thermal imaging systems for night fighting, and it's fully computer networked. The next step in Jeremy's training is qualification with the infantryman's basic weapon, the M4 carbine.
The Army standard on qualification table is you must score 23 out of 40 hits. That is the bare minimum. So what are you going to be going for? 40. Don't let me down. Go ahead whenever you're ready. Just relax and breathe normal.
Jeremy's training continues with key tactical skills he will put into action in a night combat exercise.
The training that we've been doing is exactly what I was hoping to get out of this experience.
In a mock operation, Jeremy must utilize everything he's learned so far in order to complete the mission. As Jeremy's team moves in, they identify an enemy position inside a nearby shop.
Confidential.
Jeremy took all the knowledge that he received earlier and actually put it into place. There you go.
When Sergeant V told me, you know, good job about picking that cell phone, that is intel, I felt pretty good about myself. I'm glad that I did what he told me to do. If we did these type of drills every day, I would definitely be wanting to join the military a lot more.
Follow your heart and think with your mind, okay? And whatever's best for you is going to be best for the Army. Okay?
All right, Sergeant.
Jeremy, it sounds like you've had a great experience, but now it's time to make that final decision. So do you want to join the U.S. Army or remain a civilian?
To learn more, visit goarmy.com/starting strong.